get your bowling hat on and your vest and your pocket watch and show up to the chat for God's sakes.
I'm on the auto. Recognize the man.
Why does it have to be alien intelligence? You know, the government
This ain't no place for no hero.
has technology that we don't know about. And yeah, maybe that technology isn't as fantastic as people think it is. But maybe it is, right? I mean, the SR-71, when did they release that? I mean, when did they tell us? When did they declassify that? The late 80s, maybe? And that was built in like the 50s. I don't know when exactly it was built, but my point is that they don't tell us for shit for like 30 years after they've already done it. They don't want to release or declassify anything until they're damn sure somebody else can't use it as a weapon against them. So if they declassify a piece of technology, it's because they already have the technology to trump that. Like tenfold. Easily. A lot of people say that like the military and the government's like 20 years ahead of the private sector. That might be true in certain aspects. I don't think it's true in like fields like computing or anything like that, but engineering and stuff, yeah, I could believe that. Certain quantum physics and bullshit like that, I could roughly believe that. But here's the thing with technology. It's at an exponential rate. Especially right now, we're discovering things so fast that it's changing the planet so quickly that them being that far ahead of us, it doesn't make a lot of sense, right? That could have been true 20 or 30 years ago where they were like 20 years ahead, right? That could have been true. But these days, we're advancing so quickly that the military, the government isn't really capable of like finding things and then covering it up immediately and then like killing the inventor. They used to be pretty good at that. I mean, how many people invented a water-powered car? Several. There was more than one. There was more than one that claimed they had a water-powered car that just kind of disappeared. Dude, get to slapping. To slap a slap. Get to slapping. To slap a slap. Get to slapping. To slap a slap. Drugs for my nuts. I'm not gonna do it hard. Dude. Do it hard. Dude. When you hit your balls, tap them. The women's lib was all about government control. It had nothing to do with like empowering women.